Morning. My name is Dave and welcome to my channel. I'm a long haul truck driver in North America. Today is Saturday the 4th of November and it is -2 degrees Celsius and I'm heading bobtail up to Winnipeg to pick up a loaded trailer going to Illinois, Ohio and Pennsylvania. So let's get it done. So I'm down in Grand Forks at the Simonson, whatever it's called, truck stop. I've just got fuel. I was pretty desperate for fuel. I actually had to stop at Drayton at the Loves, where it's almost $1 a gallon more. So I stopped there, topped up with fuel. Well, I didn't top up, sorry. I just got 20 gallon there at Drayton just to get me down to here. Because of the price, it's extortionate. So it was worth it because I put another 155 gallon in here. So I saved myself 155 gallon by not fueling up at Drayton. So we've got a bit of a plan worked out, where we want to get to, what we want to do. And we're going to get down to, well, I'm not sure where we're going to get to tonight, but tomorrow we want to get to the Loves at Hampshire. If I can get to the Loves at Hampshire tomorrow, well, I can get there, it's easy. I could actually make it there tomorrow night from here. Then that only leaves me about half an hour in the morning to my first delivery in Elk Grove, Illinois. Second delivery, Findlay, Ohio. And third and last in Wilkes-Barre in Pennsylvania. So it'll be Tuesday lunchtime, I think, before I'm empty. Sure, but these lights are, I thought they were going to go through another cycle again before the lights changed. It's a bit of a slow start today. Right. It's already 20 to 3 in the afternoon. Normally you're a long way down by this time in the afternoon, but I didn't start till late. It was, I think it was about 9:30 before I even started. Then I had to bobtail up to Winnipeg. Now I've stopped for fuel twice. It's dragging on a little bit. But we've got plenty of time to get to our first drop Monday morning. So that's it, I-29 for another hour and a quarter down to Fargo, and then I-94 all the way down into Illinois. We'll be back later. Good morning, Sunday morning, 9:10. Extra hour in bed this morning with the clocks going back here in North America. Not that I needed an extra hour in bed because I was in bed for about 6:30 last night. Couldn't keep my eyes open, not feeling so good. So I went to bed. Had a good 12 hours in bed last night. So I got all the work done in the truck I wanted to get done. Had 4 new drives fitted, 4 new shocks, and alignment. So managed to get it all done, and then we were sitting at home. I was due to leave Friday morning, or I was hoping to leave Friday morning, so I called in Thursday, and there was nothing ready to leave, so I wasn't leaving until Saturday morning. But we're sitting at home on Friday, and if you look back on the blogs, I think it's vlog 88, I think, I have a rant about our citizenship application and the hoops that make you jump through. So every time I'm home, I'm checking online. You can check the progress online, see where you're up to. It doesn't give you any idea when it'll be completed, but if there's any change in any of the status, you know, any of the checks that they're making, that's where you'll find it online. So I had a look yesterday, not yesterday, sorry, on Friday, and we have been invited to take our oath of citizenship. So that's it, completed. On the 14th of November, we will attend the ceremony and officially be Canadian citizens, both my wife and I. So it's taken a while, best part of 19 months that took, and I alluded to it before in that video about the hoops that make you jump through and stuff like that, you know, only because I spent so long outside the country, but at the end of the day I'm still doing the same job that they sponsored me to do. You know, they brought us over here to do this job. You do the job and then they make it so difficult for you because you haven't got enough time in Canada. But that's all over with. Citizenship has been approved and will be official Canadian citizens on the 14th of November. Happy days. We are able to keep dual citizenship as well, so that's a good thing. We'll keep both passports, keep the UK one and have a Canadian one. I don't want to lose my UK citizenship. That means a lot to us as well. So, busy few days at home. Some good news. I now need to be back home on the 13th at the latest though. And today is the 5th. So, just over a week to get back home. Easy done. We'll do the citizenship. I am then stuck in Canada then, because they take your permanent residency card off you and you're stuck in Canada until you get a Canadian passport. You can't apply for your passport until 2 days after the ceremony, and I think you can get it rushed through in 2 days, so total of 4 days waiting for a passport after the ceremony. So could be quite a few days at home. We'll see how that works out. I could ask for trips in Canada only, but that doesn't always work out either. So, some good news while we were at home for a change. I'll be back later. It's only 7:30 now on Monday morning, and that's my first job done already. They open at 7. By 7:05 I was already on the dock and we had started unloading. So first one done out the way in Elk Grove Village, Illinois. Basically a suburb of Chicago. Now on my way down to Findlay, or across to, sorry, Findlay, Ohio for the second drop. Should be there mid-afternoon, I would have thought. Although it will depend on what the traffic's like on the 290 and the 80 when I get down there. So we'll wait and see. Let you know later. Good morning. Tuesday morning. We eventually got our confirmation for our citizenship ceremony. That's a week today at 12:30 on the 14th of November. Happy days. So back to work. I've got 2 drops done out of the 3, and I've got a delivery appointment at 12:30 this afternoon for my 3rd delivery. Don't know what I'm doing yet after that. But we've got an hour to spare, so I'm going to go to truck stop along the way, grab a shower, we'll get that done, and then it doesn't matter where the send is after that. So that's about it. Citizenship ceremony, all done and dusted. Well, not done and dusted, but all arranged. Requested to be home for the 13th, so they know I need to be home. And yeah, this will be my last trip in the USA for a couple of weeks. When you do the citizenship ceremony, it's going to be done online, which is a bit of a disappointment. I'd like to do the full ceremony, but it is what it is. So it's going to be done online, but you do have to cut up your permanent residency card, which means I've got no way of re-entering Canada until I get a Canadian passport. So it'll be a couple of weeks running in Canada only till I get the passport, or a couple of trips anyway. It doesn't take long. I need to wait 2 working days after the ceremony before I can apply for the passport, and then you can fast track your passport to get that done in 2 days. So I either take a week off, or I do a couple of short trips in Canada, do one right after the ceremony, come back, apply for the passport, and go and do another short one. Come back, pick the passport up, and then go anywhere. And for those wondering now, we will have dual citizenship. As a citizen of United Kingdom of Great Britain, they have that relationship with Canada. The oath that we swear during the citizenship ceremony is to the King, King William III. So we are able to keep citizenship of both countries, which is fantastic. So it's taken a long time to get there. I know in vlog 88 there I had a bit of a rant about citizenship and the process that we have to go through. You know, as a long haul truck driver, I think it's absolutely shocking that all your days outside of Canada, they count against you, even although you're working for a Canadian company and still doing the same job that they sponsored you to do. They brought you here to do this job, and then they make it so difficult for you. But anyway, eventually got it all sorted. We've been in Canada for 16 and a half years now, but the actual citizenship process from applying to actually getting it is only about 19 months. We decided not to apply in the beginning because it was so difficult. We just never bothered. There was no need. Why? You know, they make it so difficult. Why bother? I never had enough days in Canada, so why make it difficult for ourselves? We just won't bother. I then took a job running Canada Only, which was my last job actually. So we were running, I was running Canada Only, so I then had more than enough days in the country, it's best over the last 5 years. I had more than enough when we applied for citizenship, and yet they still requested more information. They still required fingerprints, they required well, the more information that they were looking for, I had to prove when I actually left the country and when I re-entered. So that all took a bit of time. I don't know why I was requested for fingerprints. My wife wasn't. I only know one or two people that have been requested for fingerprints. The rest haven't, so no idea what that was about. But it's just all these hoops that they make you jump through because you've been out the country for so many days. But like I say, you've been out the country working for a Canadian company, paying your taxes in Canada, and doing the job that they actually sponsored you to come here and do. Definitely one of my pet peeves right now about citizenship and the system. Well, it's all done. Next Tuesday, it'll all be done officially and over and done with. Let's see how difficult they make it for getting our passports. Anyway, about 25 minutes to the truck stop for my shower. And then from there, about 3.5 hours to my delivery. So we'll be back later. I'm only 14 kilometres away from my Thank you. I'm only 14 kilometres away from my last delivery. And I've already got my reload details. I'm going to Hazleton, Pennsylvania, about 35 miles south of here, where I'll switch trailers, pick up the loaded one and drop that in Mississauga terminal. So we know what we're up to. The plan is to be up in Mississauga before lunch tomorrow, I would have thought. Maybe even tomorrow morning, depending how it goes with the delivery and the changeover. But yeah, heading back in the right direction. So we come off the interstate here and sort of skirt round the town a little bit. Well, since I've been here, but from what I remember last time I was here, a few sets of traffic lights, but wasn't too busy, wasn't too bad.
Exit right.
So if you can see that sign there, I think it's pronounced Wilkes-Barre, but being British, looking at that, that's spelled as Wilkes-Barre. So I don't know what way they want it pronounced. I think most of the Americans pronounce it Wilkes-Barre. Stop sign when there's no real need for it. It would have been much easier if I could keep going there. I could have been out in front of those cars, no problem at all. I don't understand that one.
kilometer, exit right.
Okay, we'll exit right then. Don't actually recognise this part. Maybe as we get a little bit closer it'll...
In 500 meters, keep left, then turn left. Turn left.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because to get back onto the interstate we need to go a little bit further south there. That's why I didn't recognise that part there. So I guess this is all part of Wilkes-Barre. The place I'm delivering to I've been quite a few times. Got 12 pallets for them, so it shouldn't be too long. Not even half a load. And we're going to be a little bit early as well, which is nice. We'll be about 45 minutes early when we get there. Probably on lunch, no doubt, when I get there, but if they give me a dock door, we can get set up ready. Get the straps off and get backed up against the door. I like Pennsylvania as a state. Not the easiest to navigate around when you get off the interstates though. A lot of tight roads, mountain roads, narrow, low bridges. They've got it all. So yeah, when you get off the interstate it's not the easiest, but stick to the main truck routes, you're not bad at all. I hope you can see in the camera, the sort of views that you get, although it's all mostly brown right now with it being autumn. The fall colours out here are absolutely stunning. Pretty old warehouse, this place that I'm going to as well. Been around for a few years by the looks of it. So we're going to get this delivery done. And then we'll get the trailer swept out and go down to Hazleton where we'll switch trailers. Have a check of my hours after. Should be okay for hours this week, I would have thought. Shouldn't be any problem, but we'll double check that after when we stop. That's the interstate again, just there on the right. Unfortunately, there's no junction closer to my delivery up here. A couple of big truck stops just further north though. Stayed in them a few times. Set of lights up ahead, I think that's where I turn left. It's not these ones at the bottom of the hill, I think it's the ones at the top of the hill.
In 1 kilometer, turn left, then turn right. Turn left, then turn right.
Yeah, I think this is it. The GPS does want to take me the wrong way actually down here. Pretty sure it does if I remember rightly. But we're ready for that. Yeah, I thought it did. The road I want's actually on the left down here at the bottom of the hill. Sat-nav wants me to go in somewhere else, make a right turn.
700 meters, turn right, then turn left.
To go around the block and come back out again. Just where that truck came out of, that's where we're going.
Turn right, then turn left.
So that'll do us for now, guys. I'll be back after this delivery. So here we are now, Wednesday morning, and I'm up in Ontario now. I'm actually in our yard in Mississauga. So I went to Hazelton yesterday, switched trailers. Back up in Mississauga, and just got to drop this one now. So don't know what I'm doing next. That's a bit of a mystery, but no doubt we'll find out soon enough. But I'm going to end this video here now. So as always, I'd like to thank you all for joining me. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheerio for now. Thanks, guys.